Hello all you beautiful people, how you doing here today? This is Love Tim Justin. Welcome back to my channel. Or if you're new here, welcome. Hi! So today we're going to go over something very simple. It is a mod called Elevator. But you might be very familiar with it because it is the elevator from OpenBlocks Mod. That's right, it's a port of it, and it simply adds just the elevator. That's it, just the elevator. So if you wanted to add this to a mod pack or just to your regular vanilla playthrough without adding the rest of the stuff from OpenBlocks, that is now an option, which I think is so cool. So why am I going over this if it's just one block? Well, here's the thing. If you're just adding it to your vanilla playthrough, like this is a vanilla world, all I did was add the elevators block, and so you could do a lot of different things with this, and I'm actually going to go over that along with the crafting recipes, how to use it, and why you might want to add this to your vanilla playthrough or mod pack that you're making. Alright, so first of all, simple recipe. Same recipe as the traditional OpenBlocks, and that is simply 8 wool of your choice of colors with an ender pearl in the middle. Now, of course, you will need 2 in order to get to anywhere. And there are multiple colors, and the thing is, they're not like your bright, bold colors. These are more of muted colors, but for every single wool color, there is a elevator color to match. And so to make the different colors, of course, you just add the different colors of wool, and that'll make your different colored elevators. Simple, right? Yeah. But there's also different things you can do. First of all, let's take a look at the functions of the elevator. First of all, typical function, it's an elevator. It teleports you to different places, either up or down, and it'll go through multiple blocks. So all these blocks here, look at that. Default is 256 blocks in the configs, and you don't even have to have matching elevator colors. So if you wanted to have it match the decor of whatever level you're creating, you can do that, which is pretty awesome. You can have them right next to each other. You can put them all over the place. All right, so with this one, we have orange, and then when we go up here, you see I have the white. That doesn't matter. All right, so let's see. Everything's going off. Another thing you can do, you can actually click on the elevator and it has options. What are these? Well, you would think it's to teleport you in a certain direction, but that's not actually what it does. Elevators simply go up and down. So what these are for are actually to have you face a certain direction when you go down an elevator. And you can either have it show or you can hide it. The other thing you can do is actually put camouflage on an elevator by simply clicking it with a different block. Let me go into, here, hold on. Let me go into survival to show you it works no matter what. So, just like I simply did, I covered this. It is still an elevator though. Still works the same way. So you could actually fully customize it to any block you want. If you wanted to remove it for any reason, you right click it and you can simply remove camouflage. Pretty cool, right? All right, so the direction you're facing. If you'll notice on the map, I am facing east. You can also tell because that's the way I have it in the elevator options. So I'm facing east, but when I go down, you'll notice on the mini map up on the top right, I'm now placing south. That is because on this one, I changed it to south. So no matter what direction I am facing, let's face west. When I go up, whatever the elevator says I should be facing, that is the direction you'll be facing. Now that is going to come in so very handy in some of your builds because like down here, this is where I was going to put, say, another room or my elevator shaft. Well, now it shows me the direction that I need to be headed instead of staring at an ugly wall when I come down. Even if you decorated it and it's still beautiful, it's still beautiful, right? Okay. All right. Another reason you might want these, I have an Electron. And it could serve as a nice Elytra port, but of course most of the time you're going to use these in your builds to go to different levels, go down to your mines, all that cool kind of stuff. Alright, so now let's take a look, let's pause this here, and let's take a look at the configs. How are you going to change the configs if you want to add it to your regular vanilla, or if you want to add it to a mod pack? Okay, so first of all, I always have the link down below for the mod, so you can go get that. It is on Curse Forge, and this is the 1.16.5 version. Alright, so in your instance folder, so in your multi-MC or whichever you have it in, you're going to go to your instance folder, which of course is Minecraft. Pardon me while that pops up. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Got rid of it. Oopsies. Okay, so you're going to go into your Minecraft folder, and then you're going to go to your save. So, for instance, when you go to your multi-MC, let me actually show you here. So for here, I have elevators. You go over here to, say, your Minecraft folder. It'll pop up your folder here. Go to your saves, whatever your world name is. I just made it simple. It's called New World. And then you're going to go into server configs. And then this one's called elevator ID. You click on the configs, not that way, there you go. And this is where you can change all your different information. Now, I know in a lot of mod packs, it does require XP. Default, however, it does not. So if that's something you want to add, or you want to take away, whatever it is, this is where you're going to do it. It also allows, if you can use the same color or not, you can change that. Right now it's set to false, but you can change that to true. Your elevator range, you can actually change that. It's anywhere from 3 to 256. So you change it right here. If you wanted to change that, say you only wanted 100 blocks, you would change it there. Precision target, that means to the certain, to the center of the elevator, sorry, realign players center of the elevator, that's what that means. Teleporting, use XP, here it is set to false. If you do want it to use XP in order to use the elevators, which I personally don't care for, but I know a lot of mod packs like to add that, so you would change that to true if you wanted that to be there. Reset your pitch, that's when you're teleporting. Can mobs spawn on elevators? Again, there's a lot of trolley packs out there that would probably change that to true. I don't think it should be true, but that's just my personal preference. And then, of course, up here, if you do change it to where you use XP, you can also change how much it's going to use. Now, of course, this isn't XP levels. It's how much actually XP little experience orbs, you know, that it would use. You know what I mean? All right, but that is it. So then you would have to make sure and save it in order for it to be true. Exit out of all that. And then, of course, you would have to reload the pack or your whatever your instance is in order to change that. So let me do that real quick. I'll be right back and show you the difference. Okay, so now I have freshly reloaded the pack. Let's try out these elevators. I can't use them. Why is that? Because I changed it to where I actually need XP, and since I have no XP at the moment, it's not going to actually let me use the elevators, no matter how hard I try. So, let's go over to creative for a minute. Whoops. Fucking type here. There we go. All right, so, you know, in creative, of course, you can go because, you know, it doesn't see the fact that you do or do not have XP. But if we go in here, bottle, there we go. Bottle of enchanting. All right, so let's go back to survival. Say I went out and killed some mobs. All that beautiful stuff. I got 5 levels, right? Still not letting me go. But over here, it'll let me go. Why is that? Because you notice each time I use this elevator, you'll notice my XP goes down a little bit more each time. Now, why can't I do it here? Because the XP is based off how many blocks you're going. So in order to go that one, I'm gonna need a lot of XP. Which is one of the reasons I don't like doing this so much. Even 18 levels is still not enough for me to use this here. That is one of the main reasons I do not like XP on the elevators. If you're going to use it for something small like this, okay, no big deal. But if you're going to use it on huge amounts, that's where the problems come in. Do what you want. It's the way you want to do it. That's why building mod packs is so awesome, because you can do it any way you want. But that's just my personal opinion. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you have any questions or comments. I know this one's short, but I know a lot of people want something like a simple elevator without adding all the extra stuff that all the other mods have. So this is one of those simple options that you can just add stuff and tweak it the way you want. It's beautiful. I like being able to tweak things. And of course with this, like, you can even hide the arrow because, you know, who wants to see the arrow? Still works the same way. You just don't see the arrow because, ugh. That's just my opinion. Alright, like I said, questions or comments, leave it down below. Link will be down below to find this mod. And if you need to, I have a separate video on how to download mod packs or add your own mods to your stuff. So check that out. Alright, if you haven't already, don't forget to hit that subscribe button with the notification bell so you can see when all the new videos come out. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you all as always. Till next time, this is Lava Temptress. Don't get burned.